Hi, and welcome to the Owatonna Today Show. Thank you so much for joining us on this Monday, where we are showing you the finest information of what's going on in the area. So today we're going to be talking about the Medford Straight River Days, as well as the upcoming Relay for Life. It's great. You'll love it. Trust me. I know. I'm so excited. But we want to thank you for joining us right here on Charter Channel 8, where you can see us 6 days a week. And the great thing about Owatonna Today Show is that we are computer savvy. And so we do upload the most recent episode right to YouTube. And all you have to do is when you go to YouTube, their webpage, you just check in Owatonna Today, and we'll have our own channel. It's a great opportunity. Also, you can find us on the thirdhandinc.com, where Leanne does have her own page, and she does have a tab just for the Owatonna Today Show. We try to make it easy for you to keep up with what's going on in your area. We do want to encourage you to let us know what's going on. If you've got an activity or an event going on with your organization or group, let us know. And then we'll see what we can do to get you on the air and share that with all of the community members who watch us right here on the Owatonna Today Show. So please stay with us as we are talking on Medford Straight River Days and the Relay for Life, all coming up in just a minute.
Hi, I'm Dr. Beth Giltvet.
And I'm Dr. Nick Vincelli of Horizon Eye Care.
We want you to see what you love and love how you see. We're proud sponsors of the Owatonna Today Show.
I needed more than just another dead-end job. I wanted a career, so I expressed myself.
With the kids off to college, I decided it was time for me to go back to work and express myself.
Express got me in touch with some really great companies. Now I'm on my way to a great career.
Express Employment Professionals is in contact with thousands of companies in need of quality employees. Come in now and get the job you deserve.
Express yourself today.
Hi, I'm Lynn Andrews, and I play Dorothy Quimby.
And I'm Matt Durand, and I play Bob Quimby in LTO's current production of Ramona Quimby, directed by Sandy Hardy Hagen and sponsored by Federated Insurance.
Performances of Ramona Quimby will be held Friday and Saturday, June 13th and 14th at 7:30 p.m., with a matinee on Sunday, June 15th at 2 p.m.
And again the following Thursday through Saturday, June 19th, 20th, and 21st at 7:30 p.m.
Tickets are available at the LTO box office by calling 451-0764.
Don't miss LTO's production of Ramona Quimby.
And we're back with the Owatonna Today Show. We're all over here, Brenda and I are chatting. we just realized that we have something in common, so it's kind of cool how that works. So we do have in studio with us Brenda DeMars. Hi, Brenda.
Hi, Shelley.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you
Good.
today?
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
One of the things I like to do to start off with is kind of have you tell us a little bit about yourself so people know why we should listen to you. So why don't you tell us a little bit about you?
Well, I'm Brenda DeMars, and right now I'm currently the president of the Medford Civic Club, and I've lived in Medford for 21 years and been on the board and off the board a few different times, and just passionate with Medford. I've been on the city council for 8 years and just try to be involved in Medford. It's a fun little town.
I want to ask you about that because, you're a busy person. You've got your family and these things. What has made you step up and say, I want to be a part of this in this much larger way? And because I'm guessing organizing the Straight Rivers Days is ridiculously time consuming.
There is a lot to it, and it kind of went away a few years back, or 6 years ago and we just kept the parade going because there was a group of us that got together. Jim Spindler actually came to me and said, we need to keep at least the parade going because we didn't want to see everything go away for our fun celebration that we've had. And so we got this group of 6 or 7 people together and we kept that going. And now this year we've had like 10 or 12 volunteers step up. And, as they always say, more hands or more people, less work.
Yeah.
And it is a lot of work and a lot involved. And these guys have been great. They have all stepped in and taken on certain roles. And we all have our roles, but we help each other with each one. And it is a lot of work, but it's going to pay off well, as long as Mother Nature is good to us.
What is it about Medford that makes you so passionate about it?
It's just a great community. I've seen many times where people have problems going on, and it's not just your neighbor, they're your friends too, and it's always fun when spring comes. People come out of their houses and you get to see everybody. But or they get up to the Medford Muni or around Anhorns. I know a bunch of the guys go to Anhorns and play cards, and it's just a fun town where people are passionate and helpful for each other.
And so the Straight Rivers Days is a way of showing everyone, because there's a lot of events that you've got going on. Like you said, it went away for a while, but you guys are going full blast this year.
Yeah.
So let's talk about some of the events. I mean, it's a 3-day festival, basically.
Yep, it's a 3-day festival. It starts off Friday night with the parade.
This is kind of this is iconic parade in the area.
Yeah, it is. It's changed around a little bit. It's been around right before 4th of July. It's been all over the place, and now we brought Straight River Days and the parade all together. It used to be separate weekends.
Okay.
And so the parade kicks off Friday night, and then afterwards we have a meet and greet with Jack Sparrow, who's a pirate guy. And
He's got Minnesota. He's actually amazing. He's a friend of mine.
Really?
Yeah, he's great. You will love him.
I met him one time, and he really impressed me.
Jack is so funny, and he's entertaining, and he is just great. So I'm glad to hear he's coming down.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Good.
So he and then the Blooming Prairie Sticks of Fury is a band that's coming, and they're doing a standstill performance, and then Jack is going to be there too at the Medford Funeral Home after the parade.
Okay. So go meet him, get pictures with him.
Meet and greet.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Good.
Yeah. And then the Congregational Church will have a movie at dusk over by the Congregational Church. That's all Friday night. So that's kind of the start of things.
Okay. Big start.
Yeah. We got about 60 units in the parade so far, and they just keep coming in, and many come right at the last minute, and that's fine.
Yeah.
As long as the parade hasn't started, we'll get you in somewhere.
So if you've been thinking about doing a parade, this is the one to do, because it's close by, and it's going to be a great parade.
It's a big candy parade, so kids will love it.
Yeah, we're going to have to bring pillowcases. I think last time our bags were too small, so we're going to have to bring something a little bit bigger. Garbage bags, I don't know.
Yeah, they'll bring their Halloween pumpkins, because the candy will probably last till Halloween, and then they can start all over.
Yeah, we can pass those out again. Good. Yeah. So that's Friday. What's going on Saturday?
Then Saturday morning, the garage sales start on Friday too. They go Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
This is huge. Because how many homes did you have involved?
Well, I know there are a large number of in town. I don't know. We have where we ask them to pay $5 to get on our map.
Okay.
We haven't had a big draw of that. There's only like 5 or 10, maybe the 5 to 10 that got on our map. But there will be many in town that didn't do that. But so there will be garage sales on every corner probably. But.
And you were saying that it's kind of almost, you got to be patient and just take your time, maybe even walk.
From
garage sale
is easier.
Because it gets a little bit crowded.
Yeah, and the streets, some of the streets aren't real wide, so when you get cars parked on both sides and trying to get through, and people walking everywhere, it gets
so maybe, bring a wagon, put all your little purchases in, and just go prepared. You're going to have a great time.
Yeah.
Good.
No, it is great. And then, let's see, Saturday morning, we've got the 5K run with the fire department. And then...
It's a run walk, too.
It's a run walk, you're right. And that is sponsored by the fire department. They handle all of that.
Nice.
And then we have co-ed volleyball back again. That's down in the park on Saturday. We've got a beanbag tournament and euchre tournament up at the Muni.
And
on
some
Saturday.
of these you can actually win prizes as part of. So that's kind of a fun part to be do something you love and maybe even win a little cash. Wouldn't be great?
There's some cash, there's trophies, different things.
Good.
You bet.
Good.
You bet. So that's all Saturday, and then Saturday night is a street dance at the Medford Muni. Craig, the manager, has Hitchville coming in, which is a very popular band around the area, I'm hearing. So that should be a lot of fun. And then Sunday, we've kind of geared that towards Kids' Day down in the park, where we have the Magician Brodini coming in. We have the animal show with the Rad Zoo. The Miss Medford pageant is back, and that has only been around since 1971. Was the only one there ever was, and Marie Gallagher was the queen. And so hopefully she's going to be able to join us this weekend.
Oh, that'd be great to pass on that crown. Oh my gosh, it would be amazing.
Yeah, so that's ages 3 to 18, and I hear that all of the area is pretty much filled.
Oh, good.
So there was it's very exciting. Erin Reinhardt has been handling that, and we didn't know how that would go, but there's a huge, kids are loving it.
Well, you were talking to me a little bit before about how the Straight Rivers Days were just huge at one point, and it kind of petered out. And you're working hard, and you had 12 people step up this time and said, we want to make it what it was.
Yeah.
And so it kind of sounds like you guys are going the right direction, because yet it sounds controllable, but yet it's something a little something for everybody.
Yeah, there is. Even the canoe paddle's back.
Talk to me, what is a canoe paddle?
The canoe paddle is just a luxury paddle down the river. It starts in Clinton Falls, ends at the Medford Park. Well, actually on the north side of the park is where they're going to get out. But I remember people doing the canoe paddle when I moved to town 20 years ago and just loving it. And so we'll see.
Does it cost to be part of the?
I think it's like $5.
So you just, and you can put a couple people in there and just paddle on.
Yeah.
We've had so much rain lately that the river itself still should be pretty good.
Yeah, it should be really good. And that one year it got canceled because it was too good. It was way too high.
Oh, that's not going to be this year.
Yeah, I hope not.
No, this year's going to be perfect.
Yep.
So what other events? Yeah.
The other one is a car show. I want to make sure I mention that's on Sunday. That's going on in the Medford Funeral Home parking lot as well. And so just a lot of different things all over town and a fun-filled weekend.
So if somebody's interested, we've kind of just skimmed over these pretty quickly, but they want to know more details. How can they find out more information?
Well, we have a website, so it's www.medfordminnesota.com, or you can go on the City of Medford website, and there's a little click, Medford Straight River Days. Sure. Gives you all the details of everything going on, times, fees to get in, and then we also are on Facebook. So that the younger crowd brought all
Isn't
that
that
too.
Interesting?
Yeah. Aaron and Jane did a great job setting up Facebook and setting up a website, and worked with Amber, our city clerk, to get that all built, and it made it real simple for people to find us this year.
How many teams are you hoping for in the volleyball tournament?
We had room for 10, and I know for sure we have 9.
Oh,
and
okay.
I know there's more interest. It's going to be filled.
Oh, that's
so
great.
It should be a lot of fun.
And then the euchre tournament, do you have a cap on that, or just whoever shows up? Probably?
I am not positive. I know there's limited space.
Okay.
But I don't know for sure.
Okay. So, and then when we look at the Miss Medford pageant, tell me a little bit about what that's going to entail. Is there going to be talent? Is there going to be, so like when people come, they know what to expect?
Yep. There's going to be talent. They had to fill out a page telling about themselves, what their favorite food is, what, different, and see what they can do for a little bit of a talent up there on the stage. There'll be judges there, and it'll just be fun. It's, like I said, it starts at age 3 and goes to 18.
Oh, my goodness.
It could be all over the board on what they'll do.
It would be so much fun to have maybe them come back to the year, since it's been the first one since 1970.
Yeah, no, 71.
71. So have the new reigning Miss Medford come. That'd be so much fun to see someone like that. When are these days? When is this all happening again?
It starts June 20th, Friday night, this coming Friday, and goes Saturday, Sunday, June 20th, 21st, 22nd.
And you basically show up for most everything. The parade Friday night is going to be a big deal. Yep. And will there be easier to? Sometimes you go to a town, you're not sure where to park or where to sit. Will that be pretty well marked out?
Yeah, we'll have it marked where, and the parade route's been the same, but it goes right past the Anhorns, down Main, and corners around. It starts up down at the old football field. That's where lineup starts at 5:30. Parade goes at 7. You circle around the town, and you end up back down there again. So it's not we're a big town, but
it's still a lot of fun.
The parade should go about 45 minutes, at least.
Sounds great. Thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure meeting you. Yeah, not a problem.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Please stay with us.
Hi, I'm Rick Smith, Golf Course Superintendent of the Brooktree Golf Course. Brooktree is an 18-hole championship golf course featuring well-manicured greens, tees, and fairways. We are open to the public. I challenge you to find a better maintained golf course for the money we charge here at Brooktree. Come on out and play Brooktree, a great golf course.
The United Way Women's Leadership Council invites all community women to our first annual Power of the Purse event on Tuesday, June 17th at the Owatonna Country Club. Enjoy great food, a silent and live auction, and hear about our partnership with the Dolly Parton Imagination Library and Owatonna Rotary. We plan to mail every child in our community a free book every month from birth to age 5. The Dolly Parton Foundation pays for all of the books. 100% of our proceeds will pay for the postage.
Hi, I am Dr. Amy Swain from Amy Swain Hearing Centers, and for more than 20 years I have been helping people hear better. It has been a very rewarding experience, but so many people put off getting help with their hearing. Clients often tell me they wish they had started wearing hearing aids sooner, as their quality of life was improved so much with better hearing. Call me today at 1-800-804-3361 for a free hearing test at Amy Swain Hearing Centers of Owatonna, Austin, and Waseca. That's 1-800-804-3361, where Dr. Amy Swain wants everyone to hear better.
Hi, I'm Brenda with the Mortgage Office of Brenda DeMars, aligned with American Mortgage and Equity Consultants, where closings feel right from the beginning. I'm a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hello, I'm Sean McNulty. And I'm Deb Gillard with Brookdale Senior Living, Sterling House, and Clarebridge of Owatonna. And we are a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hi, I'm Ron Clancher with Clancher & Son Landscaping and Concrete. We support the Owatonna Today Show, and so should you.
And we're back with the Owatonna Today Show. We are here talking with Joel Bourne and Mary Boettger. Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Great.
Good. I don't know if you can tell, but they're here with Relay for Life. Their shirts say so it's got to be true.
Correct.
Yeah,
that's the way it works out.
So let's start. I'm glad you weren't wearing where you work your shirt there. I've been totally confused today.
No.
Let's start off introductions. Let's do that. Let's start with you, Joel.
My name is Joel Bourne. I'm with Steele County Relay for Life for the last, been involved with it for the last 13 years.
Okay.
So.
Good.
And I'm Mary Boettger, and I have been with Steele County Relay for probably about the last 6 years as a committee member.
Yeah.
And this year, Joel and I are both both tri-chairs with Joel Holst as well.
Yeah.
So
is this your first year being a chair?
Yes.
How's that going?
Good.
Yeah, because having been a part of the program, you kind of know what's going on.
Right.
But it's probably a lot more work than what you've been doing in the past.
Well, I've helped out on the committee for, in different areas for 5 years previously. You kind of get involved, a little more each year. And
they're sucking you in, is that what you're
saying? Kind of gets into your blood.
Well, tell me why Relay for Life is important.
Well, actually, our Relay for Life team, I work at Federated. Mm-hmm. Our Relay for Life Field of Dreams team started because one of our coworkers, who is an honorary chair for this year's event, that was diagnosed in 2009. So we kind of started it with that. Mm-hmm. And then after that got going, in the last 3 years, I have lost a brother and a sister to cancer. So
this is very important.
Absolutely.
What is Relay for Life? Explain that a little bit to me.
Relay for Life, some towns refer to it as their cancer walk.
Okay.
It is a luminary lighted track that takes place down at the fairgrounds, and it starts at 6 p.m. on July 18th and ends at 6 a.m. on July 19th. And we just, luminaries are purchased for $10 a luminary, and at dusk, we start lighting luminaries and walk the track in memory or in honor of someone that is going through cancer treatments or someone that has passed away from cancer at this point.
And it's a fundraising event.
It is a fundraising event.
And where do all the funds go that are raised through this event?
A lot of them stay right here in Steele County, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
We have different services available to cancer patients within the Steele County area. And then a lot of our money, as we want, goes to research to prevent cancer from taking over the way it has.
Figure out how it works. That
kind
of thing. Yep. So Joel, you've been doing this for a little while.
Correct.
And what's your passion? What's kind of started for you?
My sister was diagnosed with cancer back in 2000, and her battle was short, and she lost her battle after 7 weeks. And I couldn't understand why that took place and all that. And a little nurse over at St. Mary's said, well, get educated. Don't challenge me. That's going to happen. And I still haven't got educated enough. So I continue on my quest to figure out what goes on. But I did notice some anomalies within my time there. And a lot of it was you were alone a lot. You were alone with your thoughts and feelings. And that doesn't work for me. So when I found the Relay for Life and the American Cancer Society, they have services that will help with that. And just to call somebody at 3 a.m. and say, hey, I'm hurting today, or this is going on with my cancer, that service is available. And then once I delved into it a little more, I found that there was other things that were available. So I thought that was pretty neat. And then we formed a team called Our Angel Beth in honor of my late sister, and it's truly been a life-changing event for me. We have family reunions based around the Relay for Life. That's so it's quite unique. My late father, this was his passion also. So it makes a big difference. So, and I never thought that my $1 or $10 made a hill of beans different, but it does. It does. It's a huge event. So,
how many teams usually participate?
we have usually between 20 and 30
teams.
Teams.
And
so,
then that could be
they're 10 to 12 people teams. Some of them are a little more. We typically signed up on the website. We have 206 people today. By the time relay rolls around, there'll be about 300 people signed up on team. At relay, weather permitting, we'll have 500 to 700 people in our community involved. So.
And part of the reason, how long has relay been here in Steele County?
This will be our 21st year. So it sticks around. Once it starts, it sticks around.
Because
there's a need.
There is a need, and we
Right.
talked about how cancer does impact so many people.
Correct.
We talked also, so it's not just walking though. It's not just
Absolutely.
people walking in silence, because you talked a little bit about the
Right.
silence and how that can be kind of a
Right.
negative thing.
So the beauty of relay, we have different laps, and we honor our survivors very first. We have a short program, and we discuss things first, and then we get out there. What I always think of relay as a family event, so you can go out and discuss with other people that maybe share your strength and your hope through relay. But the first lap is in honor of all the survivors in Steele County, and I tell you, that's pretty moving. Last year I got to push a lady in a wheelchair, and I mean, it was huge. And then she got up and walked for a little ways, and 90 years old, 3 or 4 time survivor. Those are the stories that keep me doing what I do in this organization. Now, then after that, we have a caregivers lap right after that, which is neat for myself and Mary. We've both been caregivers, and that's a thankless job, because in the end, you don't always win. We didn't win in our cancer battle in our family, and it's like, wow. Since we lost my sister, 2 of my brothers have been diagnosed with it. So this thing isn't going away, so we just need to keep raising the funds. I hate to sit here and tell you that it's all about the money, because to me it's all about the education. If we can educate the people, the money will follow.
Right. And so then you have the caregivers lab, and then you also the luminary ceremony. Does that happen at the beginning too, or is that later?
We
at
like
dusk?
luminaries at dusk.
Okay, so there's an actual whole event around that.
Yep, typically.
Yep.
And that right there is the la creme de la creme for me. And there's teams out there with lighters, and they're out lighting, and then once it gets lit up, we have a bagpiper.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well,
So
you're just
impact
trying to
and
rip
power.
everybody's heart out,
Exactly.
aren't you? And then stomp on it a little.
Yep.
Get it? Well, and that's just part of it, is
Correct.
help people remember how this is really an emotional time for so many people.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so, we really push for that educational side.
And then what is the fight back ceremony?
That happens, in the morning, on Saturday morning, for whoever is still awake enough to attend.
So it's fighting back the sleep,
right? Fighting back. It's just kind of a send off for people to go out, and they've done the reason behind the 6 to 6, 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. is a cancer patient. Cancer doesn't sleep. So that's why the relay goes the way it does. So it's kind of a send-off to just say, we're here, we're with you, that kind of thing, and build up a little more of that adrenaline that
Keep
may
fighting.
have been lost, to keep fighting.
How many? Oftentimes you do have a family or something that you do honor at this event.
Yes.
Who is that this year?
We actually have 7 honorary chairs this year. We are fortunate to have that many.
Yeah.
And we have 3 children in Steele County that have been diagnosed with cancer. So 3 children, Samantha Nakanicki, Owen Shaner McDermott, and Riley Batin are the 3 children. And then we have Nancy Von Ruden, Jay Johnson, Teresa Lander, and who am I forgetting?
Sunday. Come back to it.
We'll think of it.
Yeah,
So
I'll think of it.
and honorary chairs, these are people that you just tell their story a little bit, and
Yes, and they will actually be sharing their full stories tonight at our birthday party at
tell
the
me
VFW.
about the birthday party, because is this for anybody who has survived cancer?
Yes. If you are a Steele County cancer survivor, we would love to have you join us tonight at the VFW at 7 p.m. We're having a birthday party. Relay is pretty busy for the committee and such, and we don't feel that we get to honor our survivors the way we would like to. So in an opportunity to do that a little bit better. We bring all of our survivors, or as many as we can get there, and just celebrate with them and serve birthday cake and ice cream and that kind of thing.
And they tell their
and I
story.
thought of it, it's Jeannie Knutson.
Oh.
She
See,
is
we
the
know the
last one.
So if people want more information, how can they get a hold of
Go to
that?
our website,
Okay.
www.steelcountyrelay.org.
Yep.
Great place. You'll get all our phone numbers. If you have questions, call.
You can donate there to specific
And you can donate.
walkers.
A couple other things to cover. At the relay, if you want to donate by credit card, we'll have credit card readers this year.
Nice.
We'll have a silent auction at the relay.
Good.
Come spend your money.
And
Spend the
I know
night
that
with
the
us.
vendors that are there, when you buy anything at a vendor, part of that proceeds will then also go to Relay for Life.
Absolutely.
To make sure that all that money is. Thank you guys so much for your time today.
Well, thank
it was
you.
a pleasure meeting you and seeing you again, and I hope to see you there.
All right. Thank
We'll
you.
be right back. Please stay with us.
Hi, I'm Mike.
And I'm Jake with Napa Auto Parts.
Napa has the know-how for all your automotive needs.
Napa is a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hello, my name is Katie Marshall. A year ago, my family and I became homeless. We were scared and alone. Today, with the help of Steele County Transitional Housing and generous donors like you, my family and I are safely housed. I am working, going to college, paying my rent on time. My children have a warm bed to sleep in every night. My family and I are so grateful for this second chance. Please help others in need by donating to transitional housing today. Everyone deserves a safe place to live.
And we are back with the Owatonna Today Show. It's time to take a look at your community service announcements. We're going to start off with letting you know that June is Adopt a Shelter Cat Month. The Steele County Humane Society is encouraging and celebrating the adoption of rescue cats by reducing their adoption prices by $25 for any cat or kitten you choose. During the month of June, call 507-451-4512 now to meet the fabulous felines. We had some beautiful kittens on last month, just little babies, fur babies who need a home. So you can contact them again at 507-451-4512. And in June, we do have the Dine to Donate event for the Owatonna Art Center coming up at Applebee's. So if you eat at Applebee's on Thursday, you can let them know that you want to donate to the fundraiser, and the Owatonna Art Center will receive 10% of the sales. So you get a little yummy dinner and help out the Art Center as well. And then coming up on the 21st, it's Family Art Event Sidewalk Art. Explore the many varieties of sidewalk art, from your basic chalk to spray chalk. Decorate the sidewalk and bring home some art as well. That is from 3 to 4:30 on Saturday the 21st. If you're a member, it's $5 per family or $8 for non-members. And don't forget their summer solstice movie night coming up. Grab a blanket and bring the family out to see Despicable Me. No outside food or drink because concessions will be available for purchase. The activity is made possible by a grant from Southeastern Minnesota Arts Council. That is on Saturday, June 21st at 8 p.m. on the Owatonna Arts Center lawn. And remember, the Steele County Humane Society takes all ink cartridges and recycles them. So check with businesses, church, friends, family around town. They can be dropped off at Pet Adoption Days, which are the third Saturdays of each month at the old Walmart building. And it's a great opportunity for you to be able to help out that way. Thanks so much for joining us. We're going to be back on Wednesday when we're going to talk to Abigail Hansen about the HARP and Steele County Sheriff's update. So we'll see you then.